Hello, hello, hello. Today we're going to be going over the best steel ships ship tier list for 2025. There are currently 20 steel ships that are available, and we're going to be going over each one of them, putting them on a tier list for you all to be recommending them, or if they're just absolute garbage. So let's hop right into it. So the first ship on this list is going to be the Amiral Lartigue. Why do I exist? That is absolutely garbage. I hate that thing. It's absolutely terrible. And also for the tier list, we have must have, worthy choice, situational, good first choice, could be worse, and why do I exist? And yeah, this thing, why do I exist? Why get this when you can get Hildebrand? Just absolutely terrible. Long reload for the planes, guns are and the hull itself is absolutely terrible. What are your thoughts on this one, SAT?
Yeah, it's like Hildebrand's just better. Why take it?
Yeah, exactly. Next up is going to be the FDR. Like, I feel like it could just
Why do I exist?
yeah, it's like, why do I exist? At this point, Shinano's way better, Malta's way better. Just, it's not even worth getting at this point compared to those. So, why do I exist for the FDR? Poor thing. Just, it used to be really good, but now with those, no. Next is going to be the Shikishima. It could be worse.
Could be worse.
It's not going to be as bad as why do I exist, but like to me, I'd rather play Yamato than Shikishima. So personal preference, I can still play Shikishima really good, but for how expensive steel is, I'd rather just play Yamato and not get the Shikishima.
Yeah. Shiki is just too expensive. If you really want the 510 gun sounds, play the Satsuma.
Yep.
Save yourself some precious steel.
All right, moving on is going to be the Willem De Eerste. I say this ship is a worthy choice. The guns are amazing. The bombs themselves are also really good. So I would say the Willem De Eerste is definitely a worthy choice for steel. What are your thoughts, SAT?
The choice, fairly unique playstyle for a battleship. So yeah, if you like Dutch airstriking people with a battleship, then go right ahead.
All right, moving on is going to be the Lauria. I really hate to do this, but like, yeah. Colombo just cripples this thing. Like, I'm sorry. Legendary Colombo kills Lauria. If there wasn't a legendary Colombo, it could be worse or even situational. But legendary Colombo just slaps Lauria down to the ground. There's nothing Lauria can do against a legendary Colombo. So why do I exist is where that thing is going to be, unfortunately.
I honestly just prefer to put her in could be worse. She's not a bad ship. It's just that Colombo makes her, just invalidates her. But if you decide to pick her up for whatever reason, she's not a bad ship.
So moving on is going to be the Mecklenburg. I would say situational. It's a situational.
First choice.
Yeah, situational first choice. All around a strong kiting HE spam AP thrower, has the battle cruiser disperser with the 16 guns. You can also bring it's a great PvE ship as well, so good for PvP and PvE. So I would say situational slash good first choice for sure. All right, moving on is going to be the Incomparable. How would you rate the Incom? Like,
Situational.
yeah, like it's not a bad ship. If it's not bad, like it's really good. It's really a lot of fun to play. But if you get into a match with like a CV to sub, you're kind of screwed. So,
It's a high risk, high reward ship. But yeah, if you have bad luck with matchmaking or on Asia, for example, just don't play Incomparable.
Yep. Moving on from Incomparable, what about Barbiano? I would say situational. Like because it all comes down to your team. If you have a team that spots for you, you're going to do fantastic. If you don't, then no. It's a really fun ship, very memeable. If you're in a div, it's going to do fantastic. So it's almost a worthy choice, but it's just limited to the fact that it's only really good when you're able to smoke up and farm at mid distance. If you're not able to do that, then you're kind of screwed. Moving on from the... Oh, sorry, keep going.
It's a pretty fun meme ship, but people overrate it by how many shells it can throw out.
Yep. All right, so moving on is going to be the Shinano. it has to be a must-have. If you play CVs, it has to be a must-have. There's so many memes you can do with it. You got the AP skip bombers, you got the straw and torps, you got the smoke, you got the secondaries, you got the almost Yamato armor. Overall is just insanely meme worthy, and it's also very strong as well, and is a competitor to the Essex. So overall, I would say it's definitely a must-have.
If you get a CV, you get Shinano. Don't get the FDR.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on is the Archerfish. It's gonna be a hard choice between the Archerfish and the Gato. I would say the Archerfish, like, it's for if you play submarines, I think it's definitely a worthy choice. Just how fast it is and how easy it is to get those pings on target. I think it's a worthy choice if you're a submarine player, but what do you think, SAT?
Yeah, situational or worthy choice.
Yeah. All right, so moving on is going to be the Svea. Where would you put the Svea?
Worthy.
Yeah, it's going to be worthy. It's very strong and competitive. It's good in ranked. It's good in randoms. You can play it in PvE. You can do PvP. Great all around. It's got smoke, radar, torps, guns, you name it, it's got it. Amazing ship overall, so definitely a worthy choice. Komissar.
If you like being survivable light cruiser, Svea is your pick.
Yep.
And if you like clan battles.
Komissar. I would say Komissar is also a worthy choice. Those guns on the Komissar are absolutely insane. Like, they are
Lower,
very strong.
kind of the lower end, just because she is a very squishy hull. So if you're not careful, you will get exploded.
Yep. All right, moving on. Bourgogne. I think Bourgogne's a must-have. It is one of the staple steel ships.
Battleships.
Yeah, battleships to get. So I think it's a must-have.
I kind of wish I could put it in first choice too, because that's why people recommend her so often.
Yeah, very versatile.
Fits in both categories.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a great first choice and a must-have. So it'll be both. All right, moving on is going to be the Austin. Even though I love Austin, I'm going to put it in situational.
Easy.
It's fun to play. It's meme worthy. It's only really good in PvP. PvE is going to kind of suffer because it only gets that DPM during the burst fire. Sorry, during its reload booster. So I'll just put that there. Gato.
But that.
Oh, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah. The burst fire is absolutely meme worthy, and yeah, you can make shorts off of it too.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's definitely meme worthy. So moving on from that is the Gato. Like,
Be worse.
Could be worse. A really good player can make the Gato work. A bad player, no. Stalingrad, like, it's kind of
I put it situational because Moskva exists.
Yeah, Moskva kind of is just overall like a better for the role. Really, the Stalingrad nowadays is just you play as a battleship. You can't play it like a cruiser. If you do, you just get crushed. You gotta play it like a long-range battleship. You get close, you just gonna get farmed out.
She's not a bad ship, but unfortunately, she doesn't see much use in clan battles. She's fine in randoms, but she does have issues there.
Yep. Moving on from that is going to be the Z42. I'm really biased against the Z42 because I love the Hoffman. So where would you put the Z42 SAT?
Situational.
Okay. Yeah, I'm biased toward the Hoffman, but it has a quick burst smoke. It has the good AP, good HE, good torps, just a jack of all trade. German destroyer with a 6-kilometer hydro. So very good cap controlling destroyer. Good gunboating, got good torps as well. So overall, just a good jack of all trade German destroyer.
Yeah, gunboat version of Z52, which is, I mean, it's a little bit better, but is it worth the steal? Your choice.
All right, what about Ragnar? You think it's in the worthy choice category?
As much as I wanted to put in worthy choice, it's on the higher end of situational. Just a lot of secondary ships running around.
Yeah, that's true nowadays. All right, what about Plymouth?
Why do I exist?
Or Plymouth.
Honestly, she could be worse. I feel a lot of people underrate her. She's not awful. She's just like not very good if you're chasing damage.
Mm-hmm. And of course the Vallejo. Like
Vallejo,
I love it, but for steel, it's legit like your last option because of how much, like, just because it's a tier 9 steel ship. It's not a
it's
bad
not even,
ship.
it's not a very interesting ship. It's literally just damage farming Worcester.
Yeah,
But even then, there's like other ships that does the same thing. Why do you pay
exactly.
steel for it?
Exactly. So, all right. So that is the tier list for steel ships. Now let's go in and categorize the steel ships. So must-haves, Shinano, Bourgogne. I'm gonna put the Bourgogne on top of the Shinano just because that's a CV. So CV
That's
mains
fine.
can still get the Shinano, but Bourgogne on top of that. Let's see. I'm gonna put. Let's see. Archerfish at the end.
I put Komissar lower just because she's a bit difficult to play. Like
Okay.
if you're not on top with your planes and stuff, you're gonna get exploded.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, William, Svea, Archerfish, and Komissar. Situational, good first choice. Let's see.
They're all fine, honestly. So the reason why Ragnar is here is because there's a lot of she's kind of difficult to play. Like yeah, she's a good damage farming ship, but she also gets blapped pretty quickly if you're not careful. And as I said, too many secondary ships running around. So you really have to be careful with her nowadays. She's not bad though.
Yeah, I'm currently just figuring out the list here, what I want. So Ragnar, Mecklenburg, Barbiano, Austin.
The rest of these are pretty situational. So it's like, well, they have their own situations they're good in.
Hmm. Shiki, Gato, and Plymouth. I hate Shiki, so Shiki can go to the bottom.
Plymouth is unique, so she can go on. Could be worse.
That monstrosity's at the bottom. I hate that thing. Why does it exist when there's a Hildebrand, dude?
You're asking me. It's like the French cop stole its plans and made a shittier version.
I also don't like Lauria, so that can go at the bottom. Vallejo and FDR is...
Vallejo's at top. At least it does fine when you play it. FDR is just misery. It's slow planes. It's like there's nothing fun other than like nuking a battleship for like 30k every 10 years.
Yeah, that's the big problem of FDR. When there's Shinano, where there's other better tier 10s, like you can get in a tech tree than the FDR, that's a problem. Because if an FDR is up against an Essex, it's literally not doing anything that whole match. It's nothing. It's not going to do anything.
Put Lauria up higher too, because Lauria is at least it's a decent ship. Okay. FDR is just you just cry whenever you play him. Her.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so that is going to be the best steel ship tier list for 2025. Make sure to do this one a little bit quicker, so it wasn't as long as the previous ones, so it's more fun to do. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Also, the YouTube membership is back up, so you guys can get one super container mission a month by doing a membership to my YouTube channel. So make sure you guys do that as well for the commander one, which is 99 cents. So for $1, you support me and you get one super container a month. So thank you, World of Warships, for adding me back onto that program. We do greatly appreciate you being back in the CC program. I'm very happy with that. So thank you again, World of Warships, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces.